So I'm going to start this tutorial by addressing an issue that a lot of people who want to run ads usually experience, and that's the payment issue. So sometimes you want to either boost a post or you want to run the ads from the Meta Ads Manager app, but then you discover that you're not able to make payments. I'm going to be showing you how to resolve that from a laptop screen, and it is going to be much easier. All right, though you can actually do it from a phone, but it gets complicated sometimes. So if you have a laptop, you can actually follow these steps I'm going to be showing you. But if you don't have a laptop, you can try to follow these steps on your mobile phone. And if it doesn't work and you would need help, you can come through to me and I'll help you resolve this at a token of 10,000. So that's the troubleshooting fee for doing that. All right. So quickly, what you need to do is to go to your Facebook profile, right, on a laptop. That's if you have a laptop. Visit your Facebook profile on a laptop, and then from there you're going to be clicking on See More. When you click on See More, you're going to see something like Ads Manager. Click on Ads Manager, and then it's going to take you to the Ads Manager web version. All right, so this here is where it's going to bring you to, and for you, if you haven't run any ad before, you're going to be seeing that this list is going to be empty. But if you have ever posted a post on Facebook, you're going to be seeing the ads that you have actually run. It's going to be showing here. All right, but this is not where we're going to yet. So what I'm simply going to do is to come to this left-hand side here and click on All Tools. When you click on All Tools, you're going to be seeing all of these features. Simply click on Business Settings. All right, so we're going to be going to an interface called the Business Manager or Business Portfolio. So if you don't yet have a business portfolio, they are going to, guide you on how to create one, right? So a business portfolio is an interface or a dashboard that contains all your advertising assets from your Facebook page, your Instagram pages, your WhatsApp accounts, something we call pixels, which is something that you use for tracking. All right. And then here you can also add people to manage your accounts as well. So this is a more advanced, aspect of running ads on Facebook. So don't bother about that. So once you're here, you're going to navigate to where we have ads accounts. All right. So from here, you're going to be able to create more ads accounts. All right. So all you just simply need to do is to come to this list that has ad, and then you're going to go through the process of creating a new ads account. So after creating that ads account, which I'm going to be showing you shortly, we are now going to go back to our Facebook page on mobile, and then you're going to be selecting. So that means that you're going to be having two different ads accounts, and I'm going to be showing you how to select the new ads account you're going to be creating and then using it to run ads. So what this whole thing is going to do for you is that you're going to be abandoning that ads account that has issues, and then you're creating a new one that you can use to make payments in Naira seamlessly. All right, you can even do payments through transfer and all that. All right, so all you simply need to do is to come to this list where it says add, click on add. I'm not going to be going through creating an ad account because I really don't want to create another ads account because I recently created one, so I don't have a need to create a new ads account right now. So this is telling you that you can actually create multiple ads accounts in one Facebook profile. All right, so once you click on add, you're going to be able to click on create a new ads account and then follow the process. Now the part where they will ask you to select the your country, make sure you do that. Then they'll also ask you to select your time zone, make sure you do that and set it accordingly. Ensure that you're setting it to Nigeria. So the time zone you're going to be using is Lagos slash Africa. Just search for Lagos time zone. You're going to be seeing it pop up, then select it. Then they will ask you your payments, that's your country, and then select your country so that you will ensure that the payment is in Naira. This is very important. So after going through that, they will now ask you to make payments, initial payments. You can also go through that, just add a little amount that you just used to, set the ads account in motion. But even if you don't pay, it's okay. When you're running the ads from your phone, you can actually, go through making the payments and all that after you have finished boosting your post. Let's say for instance that you have finished creating the ads account. Now the next thing you want to do is to give yourself access. All right, once you create the ads account and you're the owner of the profile, it automatically gives you access. It gives you full control. But then if it doesn't give you automatic full control, just click on ads account just click on the ads account and then click on assign people, then assign yourself. Just click on your click on this button here and then come down and you see all of these assets here. Just click on full control and then click on assign people. But then if you want to add someone else, say for instance somebody who is managing the ads for you, you can also click on assign people and then you can search for them via email or their name. So the person already has to be friends with you on Facebook to be able to do this. So just click here, add their name or their email address, and then click on give them access or give them the permission you want to give them, and then click on assign people. All right, so this is necessary for you to be able to run your ad successfully on Facebook. So once you're done with that part, come to this place where it says pages, and then you're not going to be adding the page you're going to be using to run ads on Facebook, right? So from here you can also create a new page, but since you already have a page on Facebook that you're using to run ads, you can just click on add an existing Facebook page, and all you need to do is to type in the name of the page inside of this space here. All right, or you can also go and copy the page URL and then type it in here. So let's say for instance that the page you want to add is Zion Group. So this page is already added on this business portfolio, right? But let's say I want to just show you how to do it. So I'll click on Zion Group of Company and then I'll click on next, and then they will ask you to do some reviews and all of that. So just follow this process. Ensure that you click on I agree to Meta terms of service and all of that. So when you click on I agree, it will now this place will now come up for you to click on add page, and then you'll now be able to add the page. So the process is very, very simple. So the reason why I'm not able to add is because I already have access to this page and the page is already inside of this ads account. All right, so after adding the page, so this is actually the page. So after adding it, you now come to people, all right, or assign people. So this is so that you'll be able to assign yourself, right? Assign yourself as the owner of this page, so you'll be able to manage it. You can click on full control. All right, so click on full control and then assign people. All right, now after you finish doing all of this, the next thing you now want to do is to revert back to your Facebook page on your mobile phone, and then I'm going to be showing you how to select the ads account you just created as the one that you're going to be using to run ads. Now if this is sounding very complex, like I said, we actually troubleshoot this is something that I do as a service for people. So let's say you want to set up the ads inside of this laptop screen from your Facebook page. All you just simply need to do is to navigate to the page you want to use, right? So let's say this is the page. All right, we'll come to the page, switch into the page, and then come on to where you have, if you want to advertise the entire page, that's okay. But if you want to advertise a single post, say for instance this particular one, just click on create ad and then come to click on create new ad. So what I simply want to show you is how to switch from ads accounts, right? So you're going to come to where you have ad accounts. All right, so this is the usual interface you see when you want to start creating your post, inside of your page from Facebook directly. That's when you want to boost the post. So for mobile phone users, it will be slightly different, right? But on a laptop, this is how it's going to look like. So all you just need to do is to come to this place where it says add account, click on it and select from the drop down of ads account. So you can see that this ads account was the one that I showed you that I created recently. So all you need to do is to just click on it, and then everything you're now going to be doing is going to be from this ads account. So when you get to that place where you get to make your payments, you can now make your payments with transfer or even with your debit card without any issues, right? So now I've shown you how to do this from a laptop. Let me show you how to do it from your mobile phone directly.
Another thing you want to do before you start to run your ads is to connect your WhatsApp business account to your Facebook page. And that's because when you want to set up an ad that redirects people to your WhatsApp DM, you would need to add a WhatsApp business number. Like I mentioned earlier, it's either you want to run the ads from your Facebook profile or you want to run it from your page. But I already also mentioned why it is going to be more of an advantage to you if you use your Facebook page instead of your Facebook profile. Of course, you need to have your WhatsApp business ready, right? So WhatsApp business is different from WhatsApp Messenger. So let's say you already have your WhatsApp business active and you have the phone number. So all you need to do is to come to your Facebook page and navigate to your menu option, then navigate to the page you want to use to set up your ad. That's the page you're already adding content on, that you've already started building content around your RGP Africa business, and for a while before you actually start to think of running ads, right? So once you're here on the page, the next thing you want to do is to navigate to the menu option of that page. All right, so click on the menu option and then you're going to be seeing professional dashboard. So our interface and yours may be a bit different because I'm using an iPhone, right? So for Android users, the interface may be a bit different. But once you're inside of your professional dashboard, all you need to do is to scroll down and then locate where you have tools. So click on tools and then you're going to be seeing you scroll down and then you're going to be seeing linked accounts. So from linked accounts, you're now going to be able to connect that Facebook page to your WhatsApp business by clicking on connect to WhatsApp, right? So this is already connected to your WhatsApp, but if yours is not already connected, you just click on connect and then you're going to be able to add your WhatsApp business number. All right, so you can actually add up to 50 WhatsApp numbers to one Facebook page, but of course just add the Facebook page that you're going to be using actively for your business. So you can add and you can remove, right? So once you are here, just click on connect number. So it's going to be showing you connect number, but here it's showing me connect another number because I already have one number here. So the process from here is very simple and straightforward. So once you click on connect number, you're going to be entering the WhatsApp business number and then click to get a code. So they're going to be sending a verification code to your WhatsApp business account. Copy the code and then paste it back into the space provided, and your WhatsApp business number is going to be then connected to your Facebook page. It's that easy. You can also do the same thing for your Instagram account. So if you have an Instagram account that you'd also like to link to this Facebook page, you can also do that by clicking on connect Instagram account and then follow the process to connect your Instagram account. Now, then after you've done that, the next thing you want to do is to then go to the post you want to use to run your ad and then click on create ad or boost post. For some of your posts, you're going to be seeing boost post, and for others, you're going to be seeing create ad. So it's actually the same thing you want to do, right? Now, for some reason, I'm not able to run ad. I'm not able to boost post from this device. Facebook keeps saying that I'm not able to boost a post from iOS on mobile, and I really don't know why. So I don't know if that is going to be the same for other iOS users. That's people who use iPhone. So if it's the same for you, I'm going to be showing you another method that you can actually use to run ads from your mobile phone, and both Android and iOS users can use this method, right? But if you're using an Android phone, or if you try it and you're able to do it from an iPhone, you can actually go on to do that. So the other method you can use to run an ad from a mobile phone is to use the Meta Ads Manager app. So this is an app that you'd have to download from either your Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store. So once you've downloaded it to your phone, you're going to be it's going to be redirecting you to set it up, right? So you're going to be setting it up. So by default, you're going to be having that ads account that is default to your page, default to your profile as the ads account. And if that ads account is having issues, of course you've now created another one, so you can actually switch into the new ads account even from here as well. And how to do that is, once you've set up the ads account, right, and you have been brought into the app dashboard, all you need to do is to click on the name of the ads account. So it's going to be showing the name of your Facebook profile, right? So let's say the name of your Facebook profile is Mary Adola. It's going to be showing the name of your Facebook profile here. And then because you have created a new ads account, you can now switch to the new ads account you created. So once you tap on this name right here, you're going to be able to switch into the other profile you created. So for me, I have several ads accounts here, and that's why it's showing a lot of them here. But for you, it's just going to be 2 ads accounts, right? So just switch into it, and then you're going to now be able to have a fresh ads account that does not have payment issues and that you can use to set up your ad. All right, so once you have your ads manager are properly set up, the next thing you want to do is to click on this green plus button right here. All right, so tap on it, and then you're going to be redirected to create campaign, right? So what we're going to be doing is to create campaign. So I'll click on create campaign, and then you're going to be asked to select your campaign objective. So what do you want to achieve from this campaign? What we want is to get messages to our WhatsApp. So we are setting up an engagement or a lead generation ad, right? When you're using this app, the objective that's going to help you to actually get engagement or messages on your WhatsApp DM is this first one here that says get more messages, video views, post engagement, and page likes and all. So I'm going to click on it. I'll tap on it, and then choose an engagement setup. We're going to be selecting manually create, right? So I'll tap on manually create. From here, we're going to be setting up our ad proper. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is to name our campaign. So let's say, for instance, that the campaign you want to run is for is to promote RGP shares, right? So you just click on campaign name and then name it, right? Name it accordingly. So naming it is not actually mandatory, but it's just for identification purpose, especially for when you start to have a lot of ads running on your account, so that you can identify which one is which. So you can also name them by the date you set up the ad or by the month, right? So there is no much fuse about that one. So once you've named the campaign, the next thing you want to do is to come to this place where it says special ad category. This is for people who run ad in categories that Facebook describes as special, like people who run ads for real estate, for employment and all. But most times people don't even select or touch this special ad category. So just leave it at that, and then come to your budget. So your budget is how much you want your ad to run with per day. So the least you can start with is around 1.5, but the more you spend, the more results you see. So I would always advise people to start from at least 5,000 naira per day, or at least 3,000 naira per day. So let's say we want to set our budget to 5k per day. So I'm going to set it at that, and then I'm going to click on this back arrow to get back into our settings. So we've set up our budget, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to click on next. So in this next page, we're going to, so when you're running ads, we have 3 different parts, right? We have the campaign level, we have the ad set level, and then we have the ad level. So the ad level is where you get to set what people actually see when they come across the ad on Facebook. But every other thing you do is just the background setting. All right, so at this ad set level, you also get to name what your ad set is, just for identification purposes also. Then here where it says conversion, you're going to now select your message destination. Where do you want to send people to after they click on your ad? So I'm going to tap on message destination, and we are going to be selecting WhatsApp as a destination. All right, so it says choose where you want to drive your engagement to. So we want to drive engagement to, we want to get people to engage with our brand on WhatsApp, Messenger, or Instagram. All right, so after you've selected your conversion location, the next thing you're going to do is to select the Facebook page that you want to use to run your ad, right? So the Facebook page that is connected to your ads account or your Facebook profile is going to be highlighted here. But if it is not highlighting, it means you probably have several other pages, right? So just tap on it, tap on the drop down here to select from several pages that you may have on your Facebook profile. So let's say, for instance, that I want to select this one that says Nature's Healthy Bloom. I'm going to select it, and that's the page where our Facebook, where our ads is going to be showing on. But then that page has to, remember, it has to be connected to a WhatsApp business number for you to be able to send people to a WhatsApp messenger. So this page does not have WhatsApp business account connected, and that's why it's showing this error message down here. So I'm just going to click to ensure that I select a business profile or a Facebook account that is connected to WhatsApp. All right, so that's the Facebook page. Then this messaging apps is where we want to send people to. So in this instance, we want to send people to WhatsApp. So you can just untick Messenger, right? So we only want to receive messages on our WhatsApp. So when people click on the ad, they should be able to send us messages on WhatsApp. So right, so we also have Instagram here, but we don't want to send people to Instagram. All right, so after you're done with selecting all of that, the next thing you want to do is to click on this back arrow here, and the next thing you're now going to do is to schedule your ad. So if you want your ad to start running from a particular point in time, you can select that. So for instance, a lot of us believe that when you start your ad running in the early hours of the morning, Facebook is able to maximize your budget better than if your ad starts to run in the middle of the day. All right, so when you're setting up your ad, you want to ensure that you set it to start running from at least 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning. All right, so this rule is actually has not been proven 100% to work, but most people are of the opinion that this works. So let's just go with what is in popular opinion. All right, so you can schedule the ad to start running from August 2nd, or let's say for instance today is Saturday. I'm going to schedule the ad to start running 5 a.m. on Sunday morning. All right, so I'll tap on here and then just select the timing. All right, and done. So once we are done with that, you can also select when you want the ad to end. All right, so by clicking on ongoing, you can tap on add and end date. So if you have a particular amount of money that you want to dedicate to setting up your ad and you don't want Facebook to overspend each day, you can actually add an end date. So let's say for instance you have 100k to spend on your ad for an entire month and you want to do 5k per day. You have to now calculate when that 5k is likely to end and then set it accordingly. All right, so when you're done with that, click on the back arrow and then go to audience, and this is where it's very important because your audience is now going to depend on who actually gets to see your ad on Facebook, right? So here we have new audience. So you can actually create an audience and save it for use in a later time. All right, but then if you want to create a new audience, you can go on to do that. So it's already here on new audience, but if I want to change it to an audience I had already saved before, I can now click on use saved audience and then I'll tap on it, and then it's going to be showing me all the audiences I have saved on this ads account. All right, so on this ads account I have saved a couple of audiences that I use for different people at different times. So you can also select people who engage with your ads or posts, or people who like your people who visited your website and all of those things, right? So one thing with ad is you get to test different things and then determine which one is working better. All right, so let's say I want to create a new audience. I'm going to click on here where it says include this location, and then we'll edit it. So if you want to target people in specific locations, say for instance that you want to maybe host a seminar and you want to be able to target people in your particular location, you can actually go on to do that by clicking on edit, and then instead of entering the entire Nigeria, you can just click on search location and then start to type in the locations where your target audience are located. One thing you need to note is that it's not always a good practice to target people in the entire Nigeria. Like doing that kind of wide targeting does not always bring the best results, right? So once you finish typing in the location, just click on this good sign here, and then it will save it as the location you want to reach, right? And then the next thing you're going to do is to so if you have any locations you want to exclude, you can also do that, but there is really no need for that. Then here where it says detailed targeting, you can now come here to add people who have certain interests related to what you're trying to advertise. We have two different types of targeting these days. We have the AI targeting, whereby Facebook helps you to actually do the targeting, and then we also have the original setting where you can set up your own interest and all that. So let's say for instance that the people you're looking to target are people who are interested in investment, people who are interested in make money, passive income, and all of. So all those interests are available for targeting on Facebook. So all you just need to do is to enter them into where you have include people who match. All right, so you're going to come to this place where it says include people who match and click on add, and then you start to type those in. So you can actually target by demography, interest, or behavior. All right, so let's say for instance I want to target people who are interested in real estate. All right, so once you start typing it, Facebook will start bringing them up as suggestions. Then I also want to target people who are interested in let's say passive income. So you can see now that it will start bringing it up, passive income. So I'll just tap on this plus sign to add it. Then let's say I want to target people who are frequent international travelers. That's a behavior, right? People who travel frequently. You can also do that. All right, frequent. So you can see frequent travelers. So this indicates people who may actually have money to spend. So there are some interests that indicate that, okay, this person has money to spend. This person has, strong financial base and all that. So before you of course start to run your ads, you already know what you want to, you already know the kind of people you're looking to target. So that is going to inform what you actually do here. All right, so that's how to go about that. And once you're done, you can also look at the suggestions that Facebook is giving you, and then be able to add all of the suggestion that actually aligns with what you want to do, right? So let's say I'm also interested in frequent flyer program or air travel. I'll enter it and I'll click on the good sign here once I'm satisfied with that. All right, then the next thing I'm going to do is you can actually narrow your audience, right? So let's say for instance you don't want people who are maybe into affiliate marketing to see your ad. You can actually do that by clicking on narrow and then be able to add those interest or demographics or behavior that you want to exclude. Sometimes you can also exclude people who use a certain device, right? So let's say you want to target only people that are using iPhone. You don't want to target that people who are using iOS devices. You don't want people who are using Android. You can actually do that as well. Then for age, you can target people within the age range that you want to set for your ad. So let's say for instance you want to target people from 30 years old to 65, then all genders. So once you're done, it's going to be showing you your estimated audience size right here, right? So once you're done with setting up your audience here, the next thing you want to do is to click on this back arrow here. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to select the placement. So your placement is where you want your ad to show. So we have the meta platforms that are linked together and that you're able to run ads on. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, and these days we also have Threads, right? So you can come here, click on placement, and then so we have advantage placement and manual placement. So when you come across advantage anything on Facebook, that is Facebook's AI system for helping people optimize for better results on their ad platform. But then most times or sometimes their own suggestions may not always be the best. But then if you don't exactly know what to do, you can go with Meta's or Facebook's advantage recommendations, right? So once you get to edit placement, you're going to be seeing the devices. So you can actually choose to run your ad to only people who are using mobile devices, right? So most times a lot of people don't use their laptops, right? A lot more people are on their phones and visiting Facebook or Instagram on their phones than they are on desktop, right? So you can choose to only set your ad to show to people who are using mobile devices. All right, then the platform you want to set up your ad to, you want to select, if you want to select only Instagram, you can actually do that. If you want to select only Facebook, you can do that. But if you want to select both platforms, you can also do that as well. Sometimes it depends largely on your budget. All right, so if you feel that you want to build more on Instagram than you want to do on Facebook, of course your ads are going to be concentrated more on Facebook, on Instagram, than they are going to be on Facebook. All right, so let's say you want to select both platforms, you can do that. So inside of those platforms, there are different placements there. So inside of Facebook, we have Facebook feed, we have Facebook marketplace, we also have Facebook reels, right, and others. Then we also have Instagram feed, we have Instagram reels, and those are places on Instagram. So if you want your ad to be showing on all of these places, you can just leave it. But if you want to maybe remove Instagram Explore, sometimes it also depends, just like I mentioned earlier, it depends on how much you have. So if you don't have a lot of money to spend on ad, you can just keep your settings to specific places. Don't select a lot of places, so that at the end of the day you won't end up running your ad in places where you're not going to be getting great results. For instance, Facebook marketplace, people don't often go to Facebook marketplace as much as they go to Facebook feed or Instagram feed, so you can take that off. All right, so once you're done with selecting your placement, you can now come back, click on the back arrow and click on next. And in this next is where we're going to be setting our ad. All right, that is what people are going to see. So remember I said earlier that we have 3 different parts to setting up your ad. We have the campaign level, we have the ad set level, and we have the ad level. So each of these levels you get to name, you get to name it, right? So in this ad level you're also going to name it as well, but it's not compulsory really. All right, so I'm just going to leave that out, and I'm going to go to ad setup. So in this ad setup, we're going to be choosing whether we want to create our ad from the scratch or we want to use an existing post. So let's say you already have an existing post on your Facebook page that you want to use to set up your ad. You can just click on use existing post, right? Then click on the back arrow again, and then come to here where you have post. So click on where you have post, and then you're going to be selecting the post, right? So select the post from your it's going to be showing you all the posts on your Facebook page. So just select any one. So let's say I want to select this one, then I'll click on the back arrow here, and then it's going to be highlighting there. So we're going to be running the ads to both Facebook and Instagram, and this post is also on your Instagram. It's going to be automatically highlighted for both platforms. Then click on add creative. So you're going to select no website because you're sending people to WhatsApp Messenger and not a website, right? So here where you have message templates, you're now going to be setting how people are going to chat you up when they enter your DM. So you can click on edit message template to edit it. So if you don't want all of these questions to show, you can actually remove it. So you can remove it by clicking on, just toggle this off. You can now click on preview ad. So the call to action on the ad is going to be send WhatsApp message. All right, so you can click on preview ad, so you can see how the ad is going to be looking on Facebook when people see it. All right, so this is how the ad is going to be looking like on Facebook, right? So it's going to be showing sponsored, and then the name of your Facebook page is going to be showing above it like this. So for Instagram, it's saying that we did not select an Instagram account, so you can just go back to that place where we selected Facebook page and also ensure that you're selecting an Instagram account as well. All right, so once you've done that, you can just click on the back arrow and then click on this back arrow again, and then it's going to be showing you where to publish the ad. All right, so once you're satisfied with all the settings, you're going to be able to view all the settings again, your budget, your schedule, the audience you set up, the creative and everything. And once you're satisfied, just click on publish, and then the ad will then be published. It will get into review, and after Facebook reviews it, your ad will then go live, and then you can now fund it. So before your ad starts to deliver, you have to actually fund it. So let me quickly show you how to fund from this interface, from this app. So I feel that running ads from this interface is even more flexible than if you're boosting it from your Facebook profile directly, right? So just click on the name of the account again, and then go to billing and payment. So once here, you're going to be seeing different options to fund your account with. So you're going to be using the transfer option. So just ignore this part where it says it's showing you this amount to add. Of course, you're not going to be adding this amount. Just click on add funds, and then you're going to be editing this to add the amount you want to add. So let's say you want to fund with 50,000, or depending on how much your ad is costing. So you now see different options. You see pay by transfer, pay by USSD and all. Please make sure you don't select this first payment option that says debit or credit card, because most people select and then they get into issues with having Facebook approve the card. And also the safest for me is this pay by transfer. So after you finish selecting how much you want to add, you can now click on next, and then from there it's going to take you through the process of adding the funds through your bank app. All right, so after you finish adding the funds, you can now come back and refresh your ads account, and then the funds will then be reflected there. All right, so that's the simple way. I know the conversation has been long, but then once you get it right, it's very simple to do, and by practicing it more often, you should be able to get familiar with how to run ads by yourself. But then of course, if you feel that you don't have the time, or the whole thing is too stressful, I'm still available to help you set up and manage your ad. So if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section, and I'll be available to answer all of those questions accordingly, right? So thank you very much, and bye for now.